Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Spartans' offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Harris back to pass. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Spartans. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Boise State's offense has the ball for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Got his man quickly. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon when the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Harris will throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Tootin. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
Hauls it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Harris back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Out of the gun to give to the back. Powers through the defender. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
Turning it on! They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Harris will throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Run in the red zone, it's Duggar. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he will take it in. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball.
And it's blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State ready to send out that offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete! Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Harris back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Got it in the middle, it's Tootin. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Harris will throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Boise State.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Going to the run to start this second half. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath.
It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover. 3 times. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Fires fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Tootin. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have bounce. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Duggar. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for. There he goes! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Harris back to pass. Got him downfield. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Pulls it in. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. What a perfect play call to get the score.
And you're watching the backside on all your runs, making sure that backside, they're not cheating, not flying to the football. The offense saw something, caught him in it. The defense didn't have an answer. The reverse works to perfection.
Fielded in the end zone. It's small. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Find some fresh air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some.
Breaks into the open. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. Touchdown, Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Looking left. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Trying to get it to the marker. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running to Green. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Using his legs, it's small. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got it! And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The offense changing the play. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response, trying to get themselves back in the football game.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.